Okay.
Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Persona 5 New Game Plus. In the last episode, as Anne mentioned, on our way to school, we secured our infiltration route to the treasure, which means now we have the opportunity to send out the calling card and then take on the final boss of Kamoshida's palace. So we're reaching close to the end, and we're going to make that decision we're going to do that relatively quickly because there are certain things in town that are still locked off from us because we haven't dealt with Kamoshida yet.
You certainly.
Now, I'm here in the Velvet Room because I'm going to be taking out Mandrake.
These are the paths you have walked.
And Mandrake is a persona with death arcana. And the reason that I'm taking Mandrake out is because we're going to be talking to Takemi.
This persona,
and as I've mentioned probably before, but I'm going to stress it again, it's really important in these runs where we want to optimize everything to always ensure that you have a persona of the correct arcana with you at all times whenever you do a rank up event with any of your confidants.
Please head to the exam room. Hello? Oh. You're right.
All right.
Hello? Huh?
All right.
Take care.
So, we are done with Takemi, and now we are going to spend the evening doing a little bit of exploration about Yongan-Jaya, now that we can explore Yongan-Jaya at night.
Got time right now?
And then, because we really do not have a lot of options at this point, you can see
Next
here,
time, then.
I could meet with Sojiro. The problem with meeting with Sojiro at this point is that we will not boost our confidant level with him in one meeting, and so we'd have to meet him multiple times. And I've said before that those sort of situations we really want to avoid because it's just very inefficient. So rather, what we're going to do is we're going to make coffee for the second time at this level. And it's worth remembering that making coffee occasionally Sojiro will come over when you make coffee, and if he does so, you will see the little music notes that indicate that you are gaining progress in his confidant link whenever you do that with regards to making the coffee. And so that's really good for us because it gives us a little shorthand way of getting access to more of Sojiro's confidant link without just needing to spend time with him and not do anything particularly unique. It also gives us the second of the many coffee facts that Sojiro will give us over the course of, the entire playthrough of the game. And that's something that I mentioned before, but we'll say again, we're gonna try our best to hear them all at some point, but that obviously won't all appear in, this is the last time that I'll do it as part of the main playthrough, and the other ones will all be little side events that I'll save scum essentially in order to give us access to. The last thing I think I'm going to talk about this time is the voice choices, because I've been interested recently in watching other people play the game and see what their opinions are of it and how they see what's going on. And what I've realised is, and what I had never really considered, is that there is actually quite this distinctive split between which of your dialogue choices matter and which ones don't. There are many dialogue choices throughout the game, the majority of them which just do not matter, and they're just there to add flavour text to give your Akira or your main character, I guess, a different bit of flavour to them. But at the same time, there are several dialogue choices which really do matter. Those are the ones within your confidant meetups, where you really want to choose the right ones to boost their confidant rank quickly. And also the choices whenever you're dealing with negotiations with shadows, which comes up quite a lot as well. It's quite interesting. It was just something I'd never really thought about, and I just wanted to bring it up here because it is something that is never really brought up in the game, that a lot of the dialogue choices don't matter, and yet there are definitely some that do. And so it's just something to really get your head around whenever you're playing through. That's going to be it for this episode. I will see you on the next.